Hey, what up, YouTube? Damn, it's been a little minute. I'm driving right now, so bear with me if the camera angles is all fucked up and shit. I'm on the way to work, so. But yeah, I ain't talked to y'all in a little minute. And I'm gonna get into where I've been at and what's been going on at some point. I don't know when. It's gonna be in a later video because what this video is about is something that just popped into my mind right now. I felt like I had to talk about it, so I'm gonna tell y'all where I've been at and what's going on and shit in another video. But like I said, I'm driving on the way to work, and I was sitting in traffic thinking a little bit, right? And this is very obvious, but I damn near had a revelation in a way. It's not really a revelation because it's something that I already knew, but the information that I got from it, the feeling that I got from this thought or this realization, the understanding that I got from this shit, it's something that I forgot about, kind of, in a way. I had this revelation, so to speak, and I was like, you gonna look through the same two eyes forever. You are always gonna be you forever, bro. Even if we were to reincarnate as another person, you would still be you. You would still be thinking from your own perspective. You would still be viewing the world from your own viewpoint, standpoint, physically and mentally. You feel me? You can only be one place at a time. You can only be aware of one thing at a time, bro. And something that you will always be aware of is yourself, your own existence. You will always be aware, is what I'm trying to say. You will always be aware. Even when you're asleep and you say you didn't have any dreams, when you really think about the space between when you fell asleep and when you woke up, you still kind of remember something. There were no dreams. It was kind of this darkness, this blackness. Even though you were unconscious and you weren't aware of what you were or who you were or where you were still aware. And the proof is that little blank area that we look back on. It's not really blank because we can look back on it. So something has to exist there, but it's almost like nothing. The only thing that existed in that moment was you. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. That little black space, when you go to sleep and you wake up and you tell somebody you had no dreams that night, it's this little blank space, but it has to be there if it can pop into your mind right now as I'm describing it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. So like I said, you will always be aware. It doesn't matter how this world works. Even when you die, you will still, that blank space will still be there. Anyways, I'm getting a little deep. All I'm trying to say is you will always be you. So live your life for yourself, bro. And a lot of people think they're living their own life and that the beliefs in their mind are theirs. But in reality, we're all programmed to a certain extent. I caught myself. I've been becoming more aware of myself recently. And I was always aware. I just have these periods where I'm closer to myself and I'm more self-aware, and then sometimes I get lost in the outside world. That's why I've been off social media, to connect with myself again. And I started to realize a lot of things that I do are for other people. And I think I'm doing them for myself, but I don't even realize what I'm doing subconsciously. So a lot of times I might think about doing something, right? My own idea. I want to do this. And automatically, as soon as I tell myself I want to do it, as soon as the idea pops into my head, I start to visualize myself in that situation and how other people would react to me doing the thing that I want to do. And based on their reaction, I will in real time decide whether or not I'm going to do that thing. And I didn't even realize I was doing this until I caught myself the other day. I forgot what I was thinking of. I can't remember what I was thinking about. But I thought about doing something. Let's just give an example. Let's do this. Let's say you see a girl that you wanna walk down on type shit. You wanna approach her. You're like, damn, she fine. Like, I want that girl right there. You feel me? So you think about walking down on her type shit. And subconsciously, as soon as that idea to walk down on her pops up, you start to imagine how the situation would go. And some niggas, confident niggas that's gonna walk down anyways, they're gonna see her have a good reaction. And in their mind, they're gonna see the interaction went well. And then even if it doesn't go well, they don't feel no type of way. What an insecure nigga would do, or sometimes people that they think they're confident but they're really not, they'll imagine the situation possibly going bad. Like she's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, or oh, I have a boyfriend. You will imagine it that way, and then you'll decide, okay, I'm not going over there. She like, I don't even want to go over there no more. You feel me? And you might not even realize that was the reason you don't want to go over there. You just have this feeling like, I don't want to do it no more. It might go bad. That's you living for other people. And you try to make excuses like, nah, it's all good. I'm just not in the mood today. Or I'm focused on other shit. I don't got time for women. Those are just excuses that you're telling yourself because of the feeling that popped up. Because you subconsciously already thought about the situation and you imagined it going bad. And now you don't want to do it no more. That's living for other people. You had the desire to walk down on that girl.
Speed camera reported ahead.
You had the desire to walk down on that bitch. You feel me? That was you right there. That was what you really wanted. And if that's what you really wanted, then you might as well just go and do it. That's living for yourself. Okay, I don't care if it goes bad. I don't care how she reacts. I don't even know how she's going to react until I do it. So I might as well just do it and see what happens. That's living for yourself, not caring about what other people think, bro. And I was doing this with a lot of shit, with posting certain videos, with talking about certain topics. Shit, even the example I just gave, I done did that before. We probably all did that shit before. You finna walk down on a girl, you like, nah, this shit might go bad. And then you like, fuck it. Everybody done did that. But that's living for other people. That's not living for you, my nigga. You gotta live for yourself. And you gotta understand, bro, what other people think doesn't matter, because you will never be them. You the only one living this experience. You will always live this human experience from your perspective, because you are you. You can't be anybody else. Even if you were somebody else, you would become you again. Like, let's say I became another nigga right now. Like, I switched bodies with him or some shit. On the outside, yeah, I'm a different person, but I'm still thinking from my own perspective. I'm still me, bro. I hope y'all understand. You can never not be you. You will always have to live with yourself, is what I'm saying. So live for yourself. If you always gonna be there, you might as well live for yourself, bro. Not in a selfish way, because you still gotta remember others do exist here. So don't be selfish, don't be rude, don't be a dickhead to people, but don't live your life based on what other people think. Do what you want to do, and good or bad, if everybody's against you or if everybody's for you, it doesn't make a difference. You still made your own decision and you happy with that. That's how you really live in this world. And we get influenced by so many things. We think we're being ourselves, but we're really not. Like, for real, bro. No cap. I remember, damn, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna give y'all one more example, bro. I was listening to a song. Okay, this is what happened. I was listening to a song, right? And you know how niggas be like, I don't fuck with 12, I don't talk to 12, fuck them niggas or whatever, bro. Like, it's a lot of hatred towards police. I started to feel like this energy within me. And it was kind of like, it was like it wasn't me, but it was coming from the music, you feel me? And that energy entered my own space, my own mind type shit. Cause I was paying attention to the lyrics, so the energy that came from it entered me. And I started to feel a certain way about cops without realizing I was doing it. I was like it was subconscious. I just started to feel a certain way. And it didn't change my beliefs on them. In that moment, I shifted how I thought about cops and the idea of the police. It kind of shifted. Because in my real life, every encounter I had with the police was not bad. Like, even when I got arrested, it wasn't really obviously it wasn't a fun experience. Like, it wasn't a good experience necessarily. But I never had an issue with cops before. Like, they always talked to me with respect. I talk to them with respect. We treat each other like human beings. You feel me? I never had a bad situation. Like, I never had no crooked ass cop come up on me or some shit. Like, I never felt no evil energy from a cop before. I've been scared a little bit. I'm not gonna cap about that, but I think that's natural. Especially with all the shit that go around on social media. Like, you gonna be programmed by shit without even, like, knowing it's not you. You still gonna feel that shit in your presence. Like I said about the music. Like, I felt this energy and it shifted me. Whole time, that wasn't actually me. That was just the music that I was listening to. But when I started thinking about my own experience with cops, I'm like, nigga, cops ain't even... I ain't met a bad cop before, for real. I'm sure they exist. But I've never met one. So they can't be... From my perspective, they aren't that common. And I have to take my own data, my own experience from this world and use that. Yeah, I can use other people's experiences too, but it's not as valuable as my experience. It doesn't mean as much as my own. Same with people's opinions. Their opinions don't mean as much as my own. Their beliefs don't matter as much as mine do, because I am me. I have to live with myself. You feel me? You have to put yourself first in that sense. In that sense. You have to stand on your own beliefs and your own virtues and do what you want to do without feeling any outside pressure for real. And if you do feel outside pressure because it's somewhat natural, not acting based on it. Not changing who you are based on that external pressures. You feel me? But yeah, I've been talking for 12 minutes. That's just a little message I wanted to give to y'all. I wanted to put it on IG, but I deleted IG again after I just downloaded it. And I ain't even realized. And I was like, fuck it, I guess I should just make a YouTube video. So yeah, man. I've been off all my social media for a little minute. But I do miss y'all niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I miss that shit. But yeah, make sure you living for yourself, bro. It don't matter what anybody says. It don't matter who hating on you, who says you can't do it. Bro, even if I couldn't trade, even if God came down and told me you will never be a trader, I still want to try it. I'll make that decision on my own after I go through the journey, after I go through the fire, after I really put my effort into this shit, put my all into this shit, put myself into this shit. Until then, I'm not just gonna listen to a nigga because he said I can't do it. Don't, like, literally, if God came down and said I couldn't do it, I still want to try it. Don't be moved by external opinions and beliefs and all that shit, bro. Believe what you want to believe. Believe what suits you, what you think you should believe. Do what you think is right, and live for yourself. But take care of the people around you. Take care of the people you love, and understand that other people are having the same experience as you on this earth. So be respectful. Don't be a dickhead. You feel me? Treat everybody kindly. Only time you gotta do something like serious is if you gotta handle something serious. But off the jump, when you meet somebody, you should be like, you feel me? Respectful. I don't know, a lot of y'all niggas wasn't raised right. This shit is common sense, but a lot of y'all niggas got shitty ass parents. I grew up with a lot of older people too. I don't know, I grew up all over the place. But man, I'm gonna catch y'all, man.